Welcome to this 30-minute yoga practice for burnout. So if you are feeling extremely tired, emotionally, physically, or mentally, this practice is a really good practice for you. So if you do have a bolster or some cushions, you can use them, but they are not mandatory. So we're going to start by closing down the eyes, if it feels safe to do so. And I invite you to take a few deep breaths. Whether you breathe in through your mouth or your nose, on the exhale, it doesn't matter. And in this practice, we are going to be holding poses for a longer time and really allowing ourselves to rest and relax. So anytime that you are in a pose and your thoughts keep distracting you, just notice them and come back to your breath. Always allow your breath to be your guide. And just really allowing this moment of stillness to ground you into your mat. Allow yourself to let go of the day. Maybe take a little shrug off of the shoulders. And really bring your awareness inside, so this is a full somatic experience for you. Always staying internal, listening to the body, and allowing yourself to recover. You're going to take one more very big deep breath. Hold your breath now here. And now let the breath go. And then when you are ready, you can open your eyes. So we're just going to start with some gentle practices on the neck and the shoulders, and then we will move into the deeper restorative poses after. So I'm going to invite you to bring your right hand to the back of your neck and just give yourself a little touch. So we hold quite a lot of tension in our neck and our shoulders, and we don't often give ourselves this touch. So really allow yourself this moment. Maybe the hand comes over the chest and the collarbone to the other side. Just really stay in your experience. Just observing how this feels. Maybe taking a few deep breaths to relax into this a little bit more. Eyes can be closed for the whole experience if you choose to. And then I'm going to invite you to let go of the right hand and now use the left hand. So just really listening to what the body wants, what feels good, where does the hand want to go. You may hear some little clicks and cracks. Just know that they're okay. Most of the time they're just air pockets. And take one more little touch and then release your hands and come back to the center. Just keep the eyes closed and just take a couple of deep breaths here. And just really let your nervous system know that it is safe by taking these deep breaths. Allow the exhale to be longer. This sends a signal to the nervous system to tell it that it's safe. And then gently open the eyes. We're going to take the legs out long, just take a little shake off. And then come back into cross-legged position. We're going to take the left hand down by the left side of the body onto the mat. Take the right hand up, just take a little lean over. And then come back to the center, change sides. We're just opening up pockets of space here, change again, to allow for us to go deeper into those poses when we have the longer restorative poses. Take one more on the other side. And then come back to the center. I'm just going to take a few hip rolls now, not many, just a few. Be very gentle, very slow. And change direction. And then gently come back into the center and take a breath and exhale. We always come back to the breath during the practice, and it really helps us with recovery and rest. So we're going to start in a child's pose. If you do have a bolster, you can use the bolster. We're going to place the knees nice and wide, send the hips back towards the heels, and then just take a nice gentle lowering down to your hands. If this is uncomfortable, you can bring some pillows underneath your knees. We're going to take some time here to just relax and stay with the breath. Nice big deep breaths. And I'm going to be quiet now so you can relax into this pose. Just remember to stay aware of the breath and keep relaxing the body. Okay, taking one more breath. We're going to come out of this pose very gently. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift the head up and then slowly bring the knees back into the center. You're going to extend your legs out long and come down into a laying position. Here we're going to place the hands to rest the head on the hands. And then taking the hips now from side to side. So you want to relax your feet. And this is a really good way to release tension from the hips, emotions from the hips, and any stagnant energy. And I'm going to again leave you here with the music just to enjoy moving slow. And you may find that you are extremely tired and you just want to lay here like this. That is also okay. So take whatever option is good for you. The movement can be very small and gentle, or it can be big. You can move in between the two, however you need. So if you are still moving, come to stillness. Just take a couple of deep breaths, allowing the exhale breath to be longer than the inhale. Softening the body that little bit more. And then we're going to gently lift up the head and remove the hands from the mat, taking them off of the mat to the floor. We're going to place the right hand out really far, and we're going to make sure that the palm faces down and the shoulder comes into the mat. From here, we're going to place the left hand down to the side of the left side of the chest. And then we're going to gently push up here and turn onto the right side of the body. And that left leg will lift up, and the left leg will either lift behind, or it can stay on top of the right leg, or it may be more comfortable to bring it forward here. It might just hang here, that's okay. So if you can let it open up, so it opens up that left hip, that is great. And then here we are just going to stay and take some nice big deep breaths. And you may be in this and think that it feels very uncomfortable and it hurts a little. Just come back out slightly and then focus on the breath. And you will find that after you take just a couple of breaths, this pose becomes easier and you become more comfortable and you can relax that little bit more. We're going to take one more breath and then gently bring yourself back to the center. Just bring the hands back to the middle of the mat, place your head and just take a little rock from side to side, just like we did before. And then rise back up and change sides. So we're going to place the left hand down now to ground. Allow the left shoulder to sit into the mat. Right hand comes down to the outside of the right chest. And now push up onto the left side body, allowing that right leg to come over, or on top, or in front, whatever feels good for you. And then here we're going to take some nice big deep breaths again, and then just soften. I will allow you to stay here with the breath and the music. You need to just relax into this pose that little bit deeper. Taking one more breath, we will gently come out of this pose. Taking the hands back to the middle again, head rests onto the hands. And then take a little movement from side to side with the hips. And then slowly come to stillness. Just take a couple of deep breaths with the exhale being longer. And then gently release your head. We're going to roll over onto our backs. So we're going to keep the knees raised and the feet are going to be flat on the floor, closer to the body, not further away. You can just rest the hands out by the side of the body, or you can place the hands on the hips, whatever feels good for you. We're just going to take a moment to wiggle and make sure that we are comfortable here. And then what I'm going to invite you to do is take your feet to the outer edges of the mat. So just wiggle them to the outer edges. We're going to move from left to right with the knees. So taking now the knees to the left side, as far as they will go, and then gently coming to the right side. And that is all we're going to do. And I'm going to invite you again to stay in this for a few minutes, just moving left to right. And just stay with the breath. And just allow yourself to feel into the hips in this movement. We're going to take one more on each side. And then gently arrive back into the center. And then heel toe, wiggle your feet back in so they're in line with your legs. I'm going to invite you to take the arms out over the head. Just take a big stretch with the arms. Take one more big stretch, reach out. Come back into the center with the hands. We're going to place the right foot onto the left knee now. And we're going to take the left hand to the right leg, grabbing the thigh or the knee. Take the right hand out to the side of the mat. We're going to take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to start to move the right leg and the body over to the left side, keeping the foot engaged with the knee so they stay in exactly the same place that they are. So take a deep breath in, and then exhale, let them come over now to the left side. Once you have arrived here, you can let go of that left hand, reach it out nice and long, and look down the right arm. I'm going to take some nice big deep breaths to arrive into the pose. And then I'm going to leave you to relax into this. Remember to soften the body with every breath. And then taking one more breath. And then when you're ready, start to come out of this pose. Come back to the center. Really step right foot back down to the ground. Just take maybe a little movement with the knees. And then we are going to change sides. So placing that left foot now onto the right knee. The right hand comes to the outside of the left thigh or knee. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, come to the right side, and relax, let go of the leg, reach the arm out, look down the left arm, close the eyes, and relax. Nice big deep breaths, awareness of the body. Really allowing yourself to stay with awareness inside. Allowing yourself to stay with the awareness inside. And just relax here now with the breath. We are going to take one more breath. And then we are going to gently come back into the center. Take the foot back down and take a little movement from side to side. And then I'm going to invite you to take the legs out nice and long. Take a full body stretch. And then gently release the hands. We're going to bring the knees back up, keep the feet together, and we're going to open out into butterfly. I'm going to invite you to move through the hips here, left to right. And then gently arrive into the center and just relax into this pose. Again, I'm going to invite you to stay here, stay with the breath, relax the body. And the breath really needs to be intentional in terms of helping us relax here, because it is quite a lot on the hips. So as you do exhale, really relax and soften your hips and your legs. Just let the breath carry you deeper into the pose. And then gently bringing your awareness back to the practice and to my voice. We're going to butterfly gently and bring the legs back into the center. And then from here, bring the knees up into the chest, wrap the hands around the knees or the shins or the back of the thigh. Just take a rock from side to side. And then release the feet back down. And then gently roll onto your right side. I'm going to place the hands under the head to give you some cushion. Just take a moment here in the fetal position. And then taking one deep, long breath. Start to bring yourself up to a seated position, being very gentle, very slow. Once you arrive in your seated position, close your eyes and just take a couple of deep breaths as we finish our practice here. And I just want you to stay with the breath and the eyes closed and just listen to my voice. I want you to invite yourself to rest more. I want you to invite your exhale to be longer throughout the day more. So intentionally bringing your awareness to your breath. And this is going to help your body know that it is safe, so it can remove itself from fight or flight. We spend a lot of our lives being very busy, rushing around. So just taking 30 seconds to a minute, multiple times a day, just to take some deep breaths is very, very healthy for us, and it will help you avoid burnout. Remember to go easy on yourself, remember to be gentle, and remember to listen to the body. The body will let you know when it wants to rest, so please listen. And please come back to this practice as much as you need. 2 or 3 times a week is really good for you if you can make that time to come and just relax. Taking one more breath. Bringing the hands to the heart. And then when you're ready, gently opening the eyes. Thank you so much for joining this practice. Please subscribe to the channel and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Goodbye.